The fandom is in shock tonight. Leaked footage has sent social media into chaos after Jungkook was reportedly spotted at a Korean barbecue restaurant, alone, or perhaps not entirely. Whispers say a mysterious woman may have joined him briefly, but what truly stunned fans wasn't the company. It was the mood. Before we dive deeper, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Now, let's unpack what really happened, and why this quiet clip has the entire fandom holding its breath. It began with a single anonymous upload. No watermark. No captions. Just a short, shaky video showing Jungkook at a small grill, the faint crackle of sizzling meat echoing in the background. At first glance, nothing looked suspicious. But when viewers realized who it was, and how strangely still he seemed, the internet froze. Jungkook wasn't laughing. He wasn't scrolling his phone or chatting with friends. He just sat there, quietly cooking, occasionally glancing toward the door, as if expecting someone who never arrived. Many fans initially dismissed it as an old V-Live clip or an edited behind-the-scenes moment. But within hours, confirmations began to pour in. People recognized the restaurant, a discreet barbecue spot in Gangnam known for serving celebrities without drawing attention. Staff members even confirmed that Jungkook had visited that night, alone. That revelation flipped everything. Why would one of the most recognizable stars in Korea, a man who can't walk a block without cameras following him, choose to dine in public without protection or disguise? Why risk being spotted at all? For many armies, the moment struck something deeper than curiosity. It evoked empathy, even heartbreak. Because this wasn't the idol on stage, this was Jungkook, the man who once said all he wanted was to live like everyone else, to breathe freely without cameras or chaos. He's spoken before about craving normal moments, walking outside at night, sitting at a cafe, or sharing a quiet meal without the pressure of being BTS's golden magne. Seeing it happen for real, not in theory, felt almost too intimate. It didn't just look like solitude. It looked like longing. And it came at a time when fans had already begun sensing something unusual. Jungkook had been quiet lately. Few group interactions, fewer live streams, and subtle changes in tone. Deleted posts. Vague captions. Those little signals that devoted fans always notice but can't quite explain. Imagine being 27, standing at the top of the world, yet quietly wondering what it cost you to get there. You've achieved everything, fame, fortune, love from millions, yet sometimes, you just want to remember what peace feels like. That's what people saw in that grainy clip. Not scandal. Not drama. Just a young man yearning to exist without being watched. According to an anonymous employee, Jungkook arrived without bodyguards, didn't use a fake name, and asked for a small table tucked in the corner. He cooked his meal himself, ordered a single bottle of soju, and paid in cash. Before leaving, he politely thanked the staff, bowed, and disappeared into the cold Seoul night. No entourage. No headlines. Just quiet. But then the story took a darker twist. Within hours of the video spreading, the original uploader's account vanished. Reposts were hit with copyright strikes. Suddenly, fans began asking, was this an invasion of privacy, or was it something Jungkook intentionally allowed to be seen? Because if there's one thing longtime fans know, it's that Jungkook often expresses himself through actions, not words. Remember when he deleted his entire Instagram feed without warning? Or when he changed his profile picture to a blank image and went completely silent afterward? Every move seemed symbolic, like he was stripping away layers of celebrity, trying to rediscover the person he used to be. So, was this dinner outing another quiet message? Or just coincidence? As theories spread, fans began piecing together timelines. A few claimed that just an hour before the barbecue video was filmed, Jungkook had been spotted near HYB headquarters, standing alone by the parking area in the same clothes. He wasn't with staff or security. Witnesses said he looked deep in thought, almost reflective, before walking away. What was he thinking about that night? Was he saying goodbye to something, or simply trying to clear his head in a city that never gives him peace? To many ARMYs, that possibility hurt more than any dating rumor ever could. Because beneath his superstar glow, Jungkook has always been the most emotionally transparent, the one who laughs hardest, cries openly, and gives every ounce of himself to the music and to the fans. Seeing him quietly sitting alone like that reminded everyone that behind the fame is still that teenage boy from Busan, the one who left home at 15, trained endlessly, and grew up in front of the entire world. Even idols, it seems, get tired of being idols. As the clip circulated, analysts began slowing the footage down frame by frame, and what they found made things even more intriguing. Each time Jungkook glanced toward the door, there was a certain expectation in his eyes. He wasn't nervous, he was waiting. Maybe for someone who never arrived. That detail sparked a flood of theories. Some speculated he'd arranged to meet another BTS member who cancelled at the last minute. Others thought it might have been a close friend, or even someone from before his debut, a reminder of a simpler time. But whatever the reason, one truth stood out: the video revealed more about Jungkook's inner world than any public statement ever could. For once, he wasn't performing. He wasn't smiling for cameras. He wasn't curating an image. He was just being, quietly, vulnerably, and honestly human. Soon, the story escaped fan communities and spread to national news outlets. Tabloids ran with wild speculation, while journalists debated whether sharing the video crossed ethical lines. Some defended it as a raw glimpse into an artist's real life. Others condemned it as a violation of privacy. Still, through all the noise, one haunting question remained: why was Jungkook there alone that night? Because timing matters, and this happened during a tense period. BTS members are scattered across different stages of military service, solo projects, and personal challenges. Communication has been limited, and every small gesture, a deleted post, a cryptic lyric, a quiet public appearance, has become something fans try to decode. To many, the clip felt like a visual metaphor: the last member still outside, still visible, still trying to figure out where he belongs while the rest of the group walks their own paths. Whether intentional or not, the moment captured something powerful, a rare, fragile humanity that fame can't hide. Maybe it wasn't loneliness we saw, but a man trying to remember who he is when the cameras are off. And maybe that's why it touched so many hearts. Because even when the world worships you, silence can still feel deafening. So, what do you think really happened that night? Was it just a simple dinner, or something more meaningful, a reflection of where Jungkook stands in his life right now? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the lives behind the legends. Sometimes the quietest moments say the loudest truths. Jungkook, not the superstar, but the soul beneath.